All right, guys. So I'm back again with another 2-card reading for you. And we're using the same deck as last week. It's my Mystic Faerie Tarot deck. 2-card reading. Oh, yeah, I did bring up that I was going to start doing the live tarot readings, and I will start doing those probably next week, I think, once I'm feeling like 100% off of the sickness that I've got. So probably next week I'll be doing the lives, and I'll announce when I'm going to do them ahead of time, so that way those who want to be there or those who have a quick question can pop on. I don't know how long I'm going to do them for. I'm trying to say probably an hour, but that's kind of up to like how I'm feeling and like how many readings I can do in that amount of time. They're going to be just quick pull readings, so probably just 1 or 2 card answers. So just kind of like pop out the question, and I'm just gonna pick and pull, read the message, and go. It's gonna be a pretty snappy process, and I think I'm gonna start doing those instead of these 2-card readings. So y'all let me know what y'all think of that. Next week when I do it, y'all can let me know if y'all liked it or not. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get on to the main event. So you ask yourself a question. I'm going to pick 2 cards. Pick card 1 or card 2, and that's going to be the answer to your question. So we'll go ahead with card 1. Okay. And we've got... it's the Knave of Pentacles reversed. This is her right side up, but this is her upside down. Let me take a look here. She feels really cute to me. She feels like she's doing something she knows she's not supposed to be doing. Like... and I feel like this would be related to maybe like finances or overindulging in something. It just feels like you may be behaving in a certain way right now, or making like some impulsive decisions, or decisions that you know are not in your best interest in the long term. And it feels like these decisions are going to be pleasure-based. So kind of like splurging a bit, maybe getting that fast food or going out to that restaurant instead of eating at home and saving your money, or maybe messing with a person that you know is not really the best person for you, but you're kind of like indulging in these things that you know in the long run may end up hurting you or harming you, but like in the moment that they feel good. Could also be related to, you know, maybe drinking a little bit too much right now, or partying a little bit too much right now. This is just very much, I'm feeling the energy of like, kind of like overindulgence, overspending, feeling good in the moment, feels fun in the moment, but you know, like in the long run, it's not going to be the best decision for you. So it's kind of like a word of caution. You know, like, yes, definitely treat yourself, have fun. You know, life is about like having fun and enjoying the experiences. It's not meant to be just a constant holding in the reins and keeping control of everything, and you know, not splurging and not having a good time. Like, definitely that is part of life, but you know, just exercise caution and a little bit of restraint when it comes to these types of splurges, because a little bit can go a long way, you know. But also, especially if you're a person like me, like I have a very habitual and addictive personality. Like, if I enjoy something, then I will like probably continue to do that thing over and over again. Like, that's just the kind of person I am, and I know that that's not the best decision for me, but like I will do it because it feels good. And so this is just kind of like, hey, it's great to feel good, great to splurge, great to treat yourself, but just make sure that you're exercising caution, and you know when enough is enough, and like not to go beyond that limit, because you know in the long run you're going to end up regretting some of the choices that you made, or putting yourself out there, or exposing or being vulnerable. So just kind of make sure that you're exercising restraint, come back to where you're coming from when making these decisions, make sure you're approaching them from a smart place, and like just kind of get yourself back in check. That's what it feels like to me. This is a get back and check card. We know we're not really supposed to be doing that thing. So, you know, it was fun for a minute, but now let's get back on track. Like, let's get back to our goals. So that's card 1, message. And let's do card 2. I'm feeling this guy right here. And this is the 6 of Wands. So this card is the winner's card, man. This is all about accomplishment. So this is this card is definitely about like achievement and accomplishing something. Whether that be like a goal that you've worked really hard on, or maybe there was like a job position that you wanted and you got promoted to it. It definitely feels like a sense of being a winner. However, you notice like the anger of this dude here, like he's kind of like looking at this guy like almost like he's jealous, or like feeling like he deserved that role more. There's like a feeling of questionable victory with this. Like, I almost feel like it was like conflict between you and something or somebody else in order to get this win. Like somebody, like there might be people around you who may not be happy for you that you have achieved this goal of yours, or that, you know, you got this job, or, you know, are pursuing your own dreams now, or got in the relationship with that person. There might be some people around you who are not genuinely happy for you, and in fact may even kind of like low-key desire your downfall or be jealous of you. So it's just kind of keep an eye and be wary of those who are around you, and trust your gut. Like if your intuition tells you that this person, maybe they're putting a smile on their face and saying good job, but like there's just something about the way that they're making you feel that just makes you feel like they're not genuine with their words or their intentions. Like trust that, because there are some people who are actually not really happy for you for getting this win, and are kind of like wanting you to fail or wanting this to fall through. And it has to do completely with them and their own feelings about themselves and their insecurities. But on another note, for some of you guys, I do feel like this was like a competition or a battle, or maybe you kind of took a win above somebody else who was also trying to get that same thing, or also in the running for it. And I feel like this energy of almost like snatching it from them, or like getting it faster than them so they couldn't have it, but because you also wanted it too. Like there's almost like this element of like, I want it, it's mine, and like taking it from somebody else kind of energy. It's kind of calling on you to like reflect on your intentions with this win, and what you had to do to get there, and the people that you may have had to surpass or get in front of in order to get this win. Like, yeah, you won, you got the victory, you achieved the goal, but kind of look back and reflect on the relationships that it may have affected, or the people around you that you care about that it may have affected negatively for you to get this win, and tend to those relationships. I definitely feel like there's some mending that needs to be done, because in the long run, like, this is a good victory for you, but the people that you have around you, that, you know, they care for you, and they are there in your best interest. So if you feel like you had to step on a couple of people or kind of shove some people out of the way to get this win, like, make sure you kind of go back and tend to those relationships a little bit, because I feel like there's some conversation needed to have, or some apologizing needing to be done. So, I mean, yeah, like, it's great. You achieved what you wanted, victory. But I feel some like tension and animosity with this card. And it feels like there's two different places it's coming from. So some of you guys had like a genuine victory, but the people around you are haters. And then some of you guys, you won it, but I feel like you had to kind of push some people out of the way, or maybe like caused a little bit of damage to some personal relationships to get the win. So just make sure that you're tending to those relationships and the people that you love. All right, So that's the reading. It's getting dark out here. I hope you guys can still see me. If you want a personal one, my website is up, tarotfaerie.com. You can book one on there. My calendar for March is set. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day. Mwah!